The FBI has broken the back of a sophisticated credit card fraud ring, and at least one of the men targeted is from Sacramento.
This network operated phony businesses online, and they did that to commit credit card fraud. News 10's Dave Marquis joins us now with more on a complex but apparently very effective scheme. Dave?
Dale and Christina, we're talking about roughly 23,000 compromised American Express credit cards, a scheme involving a complicated web of phony businesses and fake identities that may have netted the men involved hundreds of thousands of dollars at least.
He's not home.
He's not home?
No.
Okay.
Miran Melkonian, who lives here, is apparently in federal custody after agents swept down on his home in Citrus Heights Wednesday morning.
I don't know where is he.
There was a lot of police vehicles, militarized-looking police vehicles.
Search warrants were served at Melkonian's home on Shaver Court in Citrus Heights and at his trucking business nearby along Auburn Boulevard. The federal criminal complaint alleging Melkonian and Ruslan Akhmarov, whose home was searched in Los Angeles, built a sophisticated criminal network using stolen credit card information to bill phony businesses they created, charging relatively small amounts owners might not notice. The money was then funneled into bank accounts created mostly under the name of Russian females who traveled to the U.S. in the spring of 2012. A neighbor of Melkonian, who did not want to be on camera, said he'd wondered about the fancy cars he'd seen outside the modest home.
They got Mercedes and Land Rovers, and you know what I mean? It's a little out of place.
The scheme worked by submitting large numbers of smaller transactions in a short period of time and quickly removing deposits from bank accounts before American Express could even recover losses. This neighbor amazed such a complicated scheme was run next door.
To me, it always seemed like they were playing dominoes or something in the garage or just hanging out, but yeah, no, you never know, huh?
Complicated case. The FBI investigators having to trace electronic transactions through processors like PayPal and American Express, and also through transactions to create the phony businesses and domain names. And at one point in that criminal complaint, it mentions finding what they refer to as over 50 academic reports from San Juan Unified School District that contain personal identifying information, including in some cases credit card names written on the back. It's not clear, though, if any of that information was actually used fraudulently. Dale and Christina.